Hey Taurus, welcome to your message for July 15th through the 31st. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Roles may be reversed, and I could be speaking to cross watchers. If you need your very own personal reading, feel free to connect with me, emberinfury88@gmail.com. Welcome if you're brand new. Welcome back if you're returning. Thank you for joining me here. Let's get started on your message. My lovely Taurus for July 15th through the 31st. Okay. Previous to starting this message, I wanted to mow the lawn. I wanted to take a shower. I wanted to do chores and stuff. And I was like, no, I'm busy. I have to work. Three of Cups in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Five of Wands in reverse. The Emperor. Knight of Cups in reverse. The King of Swords in reverse. If you're hearing that background noise, it's just a fan running. It's still really hot out. King of Swords in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords. Okay. Taking a look at your message here. Got a lot of cups and swords. Got a lot of cups and swords. So we could be having a lot of problems in love, relationship, and or family. I see two fives here, out with the old, in with the new. And then I have a sequence of numbers, 3, 4, 5. To me, a sequence of numbers means a series of events. Now, this can happen twice out with the old and with the new. So this makes me feel like shame on you for doing it to me once, shame on me for you doing it to me twice. Now, Taurus, you could be connecting with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, an Aries, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There may have been third-party energy, cheating, gossiping, lack of recognition between you and your friends or people around you. Like edifying. Do you know what the word edifying means? Edifying is when you're speaking highly of another person that is around you, in front of you, or behind their back. To be like, oh my goodness, I love Salviadora. I've watched him for years. Same with Astro Queen, actually. I recently found her again for some whatever reason. I was not subscribed, and so now I resubscribed, and I was like, wow, can't believe these people are still around. So it's like edification is like speaking highly of someone even though they're not there. So this makes me feel like that might not have happened in the situation. Someone may have really disrespected another person during this time or had. I feel like someone is letting this go, but they're setting a standard for themselves. I feel like you're setting a standard for yourself here. With the Emperor and the Five of Cups, I see you taking a lead in your life. You're also not crying over spilt milk or things that have happened already, so you're letting go of the past. Truly letting go of the past. Now, I remember this one particular individual told me that if you could have any magical power in the universe, what would it be? Now, for me, it was always since I was a kid, so I could fly and be invisible because I always felt invisible anyways. So I was like, well, I'll just be invisible. And I could do all these things. And I could be right in front of Paris Hilton and be like, look at me, look at me, look at me. And she won't be able to see me. And I'd be like, wow. Or, whoever else it could be. I'm just throwing names out there right now. I guess that type, Okay. So then this person's particular magic power was the ability to forget and let go of the past. And I was like, whoa, I'm going to have to use a magic power on this. But the thing is, what may have happened was that they wished for this magic power because they do. Sorry, there's so many mosquitoes around this area. Um, yeah. So what may have happened was this person has this particular want for this power, maybe this power, the emperor, um, but they keep doing things to knock themselves down and out of the power, yet they wield that power. It's very difficult. So it's kind of like you can only say sorry so many times before it means nothing because that person continues to do wrong and do wrong and do wrong. So you're letting it go. You're not giving it any more energy. You're feeling rejected by this. But I see you saying strong and stable within your thoughts, within your finances, and the things that you love and enjoy to do. Okay. What is the energy surrounding you at this time, Taurus? Energy surrounding you at this time is guide. Okay. That's interesting. Represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Guide. So you have guides around you. You might be a guide for another person. You might be an example or a teacher or someone who have walked the path before. And then your students or what do you call this? Prodigies will be able to walk those same steps. Wow. Taurus, you're a guide. You're someone who knows a lot, but also keeps to themselves too. You're not just going to guide anybody. You want people who want to be guided, who is asking for guidance. Okay, yeah. Okay. Um, what is the energy surrounding your person, Taurus? We've got companion. Companion. So that's really cool. Blue and yellow. That's very nice. Very complementing colors. Now we have another card here. Oh, it's in reverse. Child orphan in reverse. So this person, if it's in reverse, feeling of abandonment, that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. Whoa. Huh. So it's kind of like joining a rough group of people that maybe you don't necessarily belong to, but you're striving to belong to so that you fit in, so that you have this ulterior exterior. Whoa, that's such a cool. I need to write that down because it sounds so cool. Ulterior exterior sounds like a cool company name or some kind of like DJ name or something. I don't know. Yeah, okay, that's the emperor. So you went through or are going through or have wanted a particular experience, and because you've been through that particular experience, you don't have to go through that anymore. Ah, I like this. It's like, well, I've been divorced, so why do I have to go through this again if I recognize it again? So there's almost this like you're taking your power back and you're standing up for yourself, except the thing is you don't even need to stand up for this. You're so powerful and solid and strong that you're remaining calm and facing the head on. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, so then what is the. I keep hitting this thing. What is the overall energy of this message for my lovely Taurus? Sun in reverse. Hmm. Disappointment. Sadness. Going through the darkness. That's a huge red flag. Look at that huge red flag. Wow. Never seen that before. Usually it's like, you don't see it as a red flag in the upright, but in the reverse, all you see is a red flag. You see a person here wearing a red suit. So it's almost as if they turned the red flag into something else. And it's now difficult for you to see the red flag in this particular individual. Again, you're feeling rejected but for whatever reason, you feel like you're the odd one out in a situation. So this is one of those times where you look at the situation and you're like, before you call yourself a narcissist, or before you call yourself depressed, or before you call yourself this, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Who's around you that is influencing you to make you believe certain things? So I feel like with the Five of Cups in reverse, you're now going to allow yourself to no longer hang on to the old ways that things were and um, the experiences that you once had. I feel like during this particular time, you're going to go through a big transformation in regards to your mind and your finances. I really like this for you. Although the energy is cloudy. That's actually kind of a welcome reprieve considering it's been like plus 34. I was going to say minus one because we also get that here too. We get plus 34 degrees Canadian Celsius, right? And if it's cloudy and rainy, it's actually kind of nice. But I personally can handle the heat. And so I feel like you, Taurus, are going through a bit of a slump and you're being encouraged to get up, find the light of joy in your life again. This would be like waking up and saying, thanks God, I'm alive. Holy moly. I can't believe it because at one point maybe I wasn't going to be for whatever reason. What is the challenge for Taurus? Two of Cups, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So things might be going for a turn, um, maybe for the worst, but it depends on what you're attaching to. If you're attaching to the outer rim of the wheel, you're going to turn with the wheel. If you're in the center, you're just kind of looking and observing everything and kind of aware of stuff. You're not necessarily attaching to this person or individual. The challenge could be a relationship connection that you're in. You could be feeling rejected, cheated out of a situation, duped, like this wasn't what you signed up for. The outcome of this message for Taurus, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. So you're not feeling too successful here. Taking it. We need a new slow down in our life. You might not be receiving the harvest that you've wanted to receive, but this means that maybe our expectations were a little bit too high. You are Emperor energy at this time. Tell me a lot about how maybe instead of doing everything, you're going to be focusing on, say, your work and your self-care and how you're treating yourself and your mind. You're going to be getting really clear in regards to the triggers that come up for you. You're going to be noticing and aware of that. You're not going to be reacting to it. You may journal it, but don't express it necessarily. It's not going to get anywhere. It's going to just make you feel consistently rejected. So then what is the advice for my lovely Taurus? Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. So someone might be a little bit disillusioned in a particular situation or stuck in their ways. Someone might be a little bit more withdrawn at this particular time, becoming more isolated. That's not a bad thing. Sometimes it's okay to be disillusioned. We're stuck in a particular situation or way of thinking, and you have to be able to dream big to find a way or reason or knowing that there is something better out there for you. Okay? So this makes me feel like, you got to be mindful of cynicism and negative, judgmental, superior thoughts over others. Just because you're going through a negative situation doesn't mean you have to project it on anybody. Just kind of project it into and channel it into something else instead of onto someone. And you might be feeling like you're on eggshells, or maybe someone around you might be feeling that. So we need to really back off. And I think that's going to help everything. So what's the crystal message for you during this particular time to help us understand and heal from the situation? What is the most important message for my lovely Taurus, July 15th through the 31st? Not too many. For July 15th through the 31st for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. for Taurus. Thank you. We have tree agate. I have it somewhere. I had it before. I don't know where it went, but I can't find it now, so that's okay. This is all about stability, grounding, and being rooted. Tree agate is a stable force that grounds you back to earth, rooting you to the core of your being, a stone in resonance with nature. Tree agate asks that you nurture the seeds you have planted and provide enough sustenance for them to succeed. Ooh. Weed out the negativity and naysayers, including your inner critic, and know that despite it all, you are good enough. Tree agate promotes security in moments of growth, so you feel safe as you expand in your journey. Follow your truth and know that you are supported along the way. That's Virgo and Mercury. Or this will go well with your Mercury energy, with whatever sign is in your Mercury chart. Maybe you can watch that reading. This is also potentially attributed to Virgo energy. Okay, so you want to go check out that reading as well. Any other additional angel numbers here for us today? We have 2 queens. That's great. King and Emperor. I feel like there's a lot of supportive individuals around you. There might be someone who might not be there for you, though. Someone in the past. That person is in the past for a reason. But you do have people in your corner. Okay? What is the wisdom of the message for my lovely Taurus? Thank you. Higher power. Wow. So this guy, this higher power, this companion, this supportive energy around you has given you the key. You wield this key and you hold it highly. And this is about you taking huge step of leadership. But leadership isn't always action. It's also contemplation. It's also taking time out and waiting things out and waiting for the right time. Like if we can't launch a rocket every single day to Mars. Elon Musk said something about like Mars and the Earth only align at a particular time, like twice a year or something. And I was like, really? So that means that not always can we get done what needs to be getting done. It's only going to happen when it can happen. So, with that being said, what is the message from the Sword of Light Oracle? Thank you, Archangel Michael. Take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. It is time to manifest. It's time to dream. It's time to journal. It's time to what do you want to experience in this lifetime? Maybe in your past lifetimes and the experiences that you already experienced in life. What have you already experienced? And maybe what are you still wanting to experience? Get really, really clear on that. You'd be surprised at how the universe will align to make it happen for you, okay? Thank you for joining me here today. This is your message. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you do need a personal reading, feel free to connect with me at emberandfury88@gmail.com.